Alright, hello everybody. Well, class starts in about 4 hours. There's nothing I really want to work on before then, but I guess maybe I'll work on another print. This is a rework of the Scarab Force cover pinup I did when I first started doing comics in 2019. Here's the original. Down here. And it's not a trace of the old one. I decided my drawing had advanced a bit from the old one, and so I redrew it, and I think it's an improvement. Looks pretty cool. Use the same colors. Changed this lead character's costume up a little bit. Actually, I changed all their costumes up to a little bit, just a tiny bit. But what to do now? I think what we're gonna do, start with 11 by 16, is I had a couple of different ideas. One was a robot graveyard and one was a pink elephant. I was reading Mel Burnkrant's, I don't know if it's a blog, it's just a series of essays. It's really weird. I don't know if you know who Mel Burnkrant is, but he's a cool dude. He is the creator of the Outer Spacemen action figure line back in the 60s as an art student. And he's still around. Okay, let's try this. This is just a sketch layer. So we're going to try and, I don't know, imagine where the horizon line is. Let's say it's right there. Canvas, drawing guide, edit drawing guide, perspective. Phew. Maybe something like that. Anyways, I had this idea of gravestones. Maybe even some. Why did I match this line here with that line? That's kind of dumb. Maybe there's even something up in the foreground. This one needs to be bigger. Oops. I just realized my eraser. So I've been goofing around with these, I guess we could call them fake prints. They're not real prints. They're meant to look like prints, though. This should be bigger. Yeah, this would probably be okay. Now this is a single point perspective, so we're all going to be going towards where the vanishing point is as far as the perspective lines. And I may have had initially some kind of thought about shifting it. Like, what if I did this? Hang on, let's do this. Put it over here, and we can even do a second way off to the side. And let's say I put it right there. Oops. I'm trying to do 3-point perspective. Alright. So what we're trying to do here is trying to create the perspective of seeing this as a sort of side view. But the idea of the robot graveyard is that there will be let me turn the assisted off. Oh, I missed this one right here. Turn it back on. Assist. Drawing assist. This is just so you oh, come on, man. Yeah. It is what it is. Alright. This being just a pencil layer, there's all kinds of hijinks that we can do to fix this up. Fix you up. Or whatever. Wayne and Bruce at the Chartreuse Moose. I forget what the name of that song is. It's a Dr. DeBento. So, alright, so we have these gravestones. You can't really see them. There they are. And then leaning against one of them, we're kind of sitting against one of them, is a robot. A robot. And then maybe his legs are kind of sticking out this way. You don't have to draw, you can always draw a robot, that's what I say. Made his legs too short. And I'm looking at him and he needs to be more centered. Whoops. So let's... Hey, stop it. Freehand. So we just grab him. We'll throw him up center stage. And then we just have to figure out, you know, what we're going to do with the background. We put a moon back here. Some bats. What else goes in a graveyard? Graveyard of junk. I was thinking about this because I got rid of my printer. Well, I said I've got rid of it. It's still sitting right there. It's right there. Mere inches away. Man, this printer's been nothing but frustration. I would get it working, which would require, you know, maintaining it, cleaning it, doing all these things. Then you gotta buy new cartridges. Cartridges are very expensive for this stupid printer. It's a Canon Pixma 800 something. So it takes the CL51 carts. So you buy the new carts, you put them in there. You do the maintenance. You get the thing working, you print out like 3 documents. Right? Then for a while you forget about the printer. Because it was so frustrating, you just don't want to go back to it. 3 months later, you come back to the printer. Well, it's more than 3 months. 6 months later, you come back to the printer. All the ink is dried up. You bought brand new cartridges the last time you did it. There's got to be something wrong with this stupid thing. So you got to buy a whole new set of brand new cartridges to do the maintenance all over again. Meanwhile, it hasn't been touched. It's very frustrating. So I did some research and I'm like, you know what? Okay, so I was into this printer because it does 11 by 17 Bristol, which I wanted to use for inking. And I finally said, you know what? The reason I'd stuck with it so long is because it was a bit expensive. I won't say it was super expensive. It was around $200. I got it off of Amazon during the lockdown, and I got rid of a perfectly functioning laser printer, but also had a very expensive ink cartridge, not ink cartridge, print cartridge system. I like this, but it's just, is it a bit weird? I don't know. I want to make it bigger. Let's take this guy and make him bigger. Let's remove this. And, you know, long story short, even after all the stuff, changing out the drivers and fixing it up and doing all this stuff, the only thing keeping me in it is because I'd invested so much time already. It's the sunk cost fallacy. Pretty well illustrated. And, you know, I want to be doing some printed stuff lately. I've been making these prints. I think it would be cool. So I decided to just buy a new printer last night on a whim. I got a and by the way, this is new. They didn't do this one, at least not that I knew of, back when I got the other printer. They have these things, they're called eco tanks. It's not a brand name because there's several. Like there's a Canon Eco Tank and an Epson Eco Tank, an HP Eco Tank. And basically a set of cartridges, the printer ships with bottles of ink. Bottles, right? And it says your initial ink will last you 2 years. Like in the box when you buy the printer, you'll have 2 years of ink. Now, that's an estimate, obviously, because I don't know how much you're going to use the printer, but like based on typical use or whatever. But they estimate the page numbers, and it's like 6,700 black pages and 7,000, which seems strange that there would be more color pages. 7,700 color pages or something. So I sprung for it. I got it. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's on the way. Alright, I want to make these legs match a little bit better. How about, like, you know, since it's a robot graveyard, these could be computers. Maybe there's a robot head. That's too close to the other thing, isn't it? An inadvertent robot head. Like a skull or something on the top of this one. What else could there be? In the robot parade. Robot parade. cooling fan or something. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to shade from dark to light, this going this way. And, you know, kind of do like a little Halloween moon looking deal. I don't like this foreground bit right here. It's the only thing I don't like about it right now. Maybe there's something else we could put. Or just do it better. Alright. Just occurred to me, you can't really see what I'm doing. Alright. So, just as if we were doing comics, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, that's the other thing. Before I shut this we're going to use. We're going to do this print. I started creating Monsterchrome, right? This is going to be the book, and so what you see here is the front and back cover. I kind of made a little dummy here. You can see that's the front cover, and this is a 20-page ash can zine, so it'd be the front cover on this side and the back cover here, and then you flip it over, you have the inside front cover and the inside back cover, and so you print this out double-sided. This is the front and back cover for Monsterchrome right here, and then this is the front and back inside back cover. So if you can imagine, this would be the size of the paper. This would be the front cover, Monsterchrome, and then on the back cover, inside cover, you would have this Radomir one and this vulture thing. This says follow me on Instagram, and then I did so this is page 1. Let me see if I got this right. No, this is page 1. This is actually the back of the last page, because remember, page 1 and it's page 20, right? So, you know, once this thing is all put together, I redid the Hordak design, and I think I did a pretty good job with it. I used, remember, this is the first one I did, and I was kind of screwing it up, so I redid that. There's some Tunnels of Trolls art I did. I took the whole Tarzan comic I did with Jake Moore, who did the colors originally, and I kept it exactly like it was, except I applied a let's see if you can actually see it. If you look at my layers, maybe it's not in here. I applied a Rizzo screen effect. Now it's 100% Rizzo screen, but it's still a Rizzo screen. Yeah, you can't tell. So the first 10 pages or so, actually all the way up to page 13 is going to be, well, it's going to go beyond page 13. It's going to be the Tarzan comic I did, and then it's going to have other stuff, maybe some random prints and things. But that will be Monsterchrome. And then this is this is kind of a joke. This is the box cover to this toy called the Starbird. I don't know if I have the original in here, but I'll show you the image. They're a bit expensive, but it was kind of a cool toy. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here. This is the original. So I found the image for it, and then I thought it would be funny to take that and kind of put it on the back, because I actually have this other image here that I was also calling a Starbird right over here. Let me show you the Hordak one. So I've obviously got here, and I stuck in Batman on the side. And I wrote a bit about vampires. Where is Hordak? But I'm quite pleased how I redid him. Because, is he in this? No, he's not on this page. Could he be in there? No, he's not there. Man, what? I don't know. Oh, could he be in this? Nope, that's all Scarab Force. Well, couldn't tell you. I did it somewhere, though. Anyways. And this will give me a chance to rework a lot of the art. I'm going to also do Princess of Apshai and put it in there, and we're going to do Princess of Apshai as a monochrome comic. Here it is in kind of a coral color, and looks fairly good as coral. I don't know, I might keep it at that. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. We're at the 20-minute mark. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Big plans coming in the future. I will talk to you later.